Okay, that's not bad. That's 2 million for an incredibly short trip. We'll take that. And cast off. Fantastic. It would be very nice to get a third ship on the go. I think now I could manage 3 ships, whereas before, without the pause option, I'd be in a right sticky mess really quickly. 2.6. Hello. Alrighty. So what we got here in terms of cash? So we've got Bilbao. I mean, that's 4.2 million. And the penalty for being late is 34,000. So, I mean, we're going to lose 70,000 or 100,000 max, which is 4 million in the bank. That's just a no-brainer. If that's actually what that means, we have to do that. We've got another one here for Los Angeles. Loads of time on that. So we're going to take those 2. That could be profitable. 5.5 million potentially. That'll send us up to 15 million. We'll be really close then to be able to get in a third ship. So let's cast Leaky Boat Face off and speed up time. Okay, I was wrong. We lost 840,000. I don't know how I got that so badly wrong. 34,000 a day with 2 days late, and that equates to 840,000. I think I might watch this video back and just see if I'm being a numpty or whether that's an epic mistake on the game's part. I genuinely don't know which is which. But we'd still made 4.2 million on that, or 3.1 million after all of the fines and expenses. Not a bad day's work. So what have we got here? Leaky Boat Face. We want you to go and get repaired. He's heading to Los Angeles. There we go. Manzanillo. That's where we want to head. So we'll grab the Manzanillo routes, because that's where we want to go. And that's us done. Got plenty of time to get there, yeah? Let's fuel up whilst we're here. Load those contracts. And cast off. Now, because I've got a contract straight after Manzanillo, we might not be able to repair it when we get there, but we also might be able to, depending on... well, he's at Nuke, so we can go and have a look at him. You can see it's still pretty full on, but at least it's manageable now. Honolulu in 22 days. It's due in 22 days. We're going to get there in 28 days. Yet it isn't telling us that that's unachievable until we click on it. What's going on? This thing's weird. Okay, so we'd lose a lot. 205,000. Wow. That would be a lot. And we'd be 6 days over. That is not worth taking. Alright, let's drop those. Let's head back to this place over here where they repair ships. I've forgotten the name. Manzanillo, I think it is, isn't it? Halifax, New York. New York, New York. Sorry about that. Halifax. Let's take a couple to Halifax and a couple to New York. We're just paying our way on this one. Paying the fuel off. We don't really need to go full tilt either, but we do need to get to 25 million. Now that's a target we do need to reach. How long have we got left? 113 days. Oh my goodness. It's so much easier with the pause button. I mean, considerably easier. If at this point in the previous videos I was down to maybe our last 20-30 days, which means one shipment, I was nowhere near 25 million, excuse me. I was nowhere near 15 million if I'm honest. And we had no chance of getting another ship. It was just an absolute disaster. Hey, look at this. The account balance suggests that we are last, but much closer to these guys. So if I click on this again, it's just not right, is it? It's incorrect. That's the wrong value. That's like last month's value, I think. Or I don't know. It's wrong. It's a bug. Fix it or explain it, one or the other. Anyway, both ships are in sail. Let's go. Scarlet has arrived in Halifax. Now I should start getting a bit quicker here. Oh, also, I've just spotted, this must be part of the update because this wasn't happening before. The port you're in is now coloured dark blue and the insignia, if you like, is a light blue. So it's easier to depict which port you're in. It didn't do that before. So that's a nice little touch. At least I don't think it did that before. Contracts list. Where are we heading? We are going to New York. Anything for New York? Nothing at all. Where is New York? Right next to us. Manzanillo. That's where we want to go. Oh, we'll just take Manzanillo then. We don't want to overdo it. Everything's going well. We don't want to screw it up with a massive fine. Oh, or forget that we've got a boat somewhere. Leaky boat face, where are you? He's in Manzanillo. How long do we have to get to New York? Oh, 17 days. Awesome. So I say we got 10 days worth of repairs that we can get done on this ship. That's what I decree. So, how long is that going to take? That's going to take 9 days to fix the whole ship. But it's going to cost 5 million. Ooh. We've got 19 million in the bank now. We're doing really well. I'm going to repair that ship because it's making us loads of money. That should pay itself off pretty quick. So let's crack on. Let's hope I haven't misjudged that. Scarlet has arrived in New York. So let's go to New York. Oh, this is so much easier. They've improved this game dramatically with these updates. They really have. It's actually quite starting to become enjoyable now. Houston, New Orleans. Okay, the New Orleans one we can do. No, no. Where are we heading? Manzanillo. Still got plenty of time, so we'll just do the New Orleans. There we go. See, it was impossible to make these kind of calculations before, with everything swapping and changing around whilst you're looking at it. I mean, you could have worked out that that was the best route to do, but by the time you've clicked on it, it's not 12 days anymore, it's 7, and that's now late, and everything's swapped around. Oh, gosh. It was just awful. It was unplayable. And now it's quite pleasant. Just like the original. They've really, really, really improved it. I've read quite a few reviews on this, and most of them have been negative, and I think that most of the reasons are that, because it's just crazy and out of control. Now that it's a bit more manageable, it seems... That's an old message. Either I didn't clear that, or it's given me old messages. I've seen that a couple of times, where messages from a week ago pop up randomly. But maybe I just didn't clear that one, I'm not sure. So he's in New Orleans, and we're going to Manzanillo. So let's see if there are any... Excuse me. Let's see if there are any... Ah, there's one. Manzanillo, 10 days. Anything else? No. Nothing else worth considering there. Let's go. Oh, we need some fuel. Perfecto. Now I know I'm not really taking advantage of the...
One of your ships is repaired and ready to go.
Fantastic. Leaky boat face is back in the game. I know I'm not taking full advantage of the fuel, but this particular scenario is about earning 25 million. So it's about quickly getting money in rather than anything else. So there's no chance to get into that one. That's achievable. Stanley. I've never been to Stanley. We've got a little bit of leeway as well, 10 days. So is there anything sort of en route that we could do? There's a couple in Bilbao. Can we stop off at Bilbao? No, we don't want that one. Thank you. Bilbao. That one's not going to be there on time, so we'll leave that one. Okay, so we're going to go Bilbao, and then straight on to Stanley, Port Stanley. Nice. Yes, load those contracts. Yes. Oh, crappity crap. I forgot about the Los Angeles one until just then. Okay, so I may have just shot us in the foot. Let's go full pelt, get there as quick as possible. That was a bit silly. That's me taking my eye off the ball. Right, all ships are sailing. Leaky boat face, 1.3 million from Los Angeles. Now what would be cool is if there was something here going to Port Stanley. That would be cool. No such luck. But we do have a few things going to Manzanillo, which is where we just came from. And it's kind of on the way, so let's do that. Let's take on that extra bit of pressure and stress. Make sure we've got enough fuel. And go. Yes, anyone left? Good, they're all in sail. Leaky boat phase. So we're at 16 million now, and we've spent 5 million on repairing our ship, and we still have time, I think. 91 days. Okay, it's getting a little bit tight, but we're still on track to the port. Leaky boat face, where are you going? He's going to Bilbao. Could somebody please tell me how to say Bilbao or Balbao? Whatever the heck it is. I don't like sounding like a numpty, and I feel like I am sounding like a numpty. Oh, I'm going to Stanley. Let's take both. I'm getting a little bit careless and carefree now, which is silly. Being so close to getting our targets. Okay, they're both sailing. Let's go. 2.2. He's in Manzanillo. Fantastic. Now, let's go have a look and see whether or not it's worth repairing this ship. Where is it? 49%. I think we ought to repair that ship. We've got nothing to ship anywhere, so there's no pressure there, but we will be spending money. How long have we got? 90 days. So if we spend 10 days, it gives us 80 days of shipping. I think it should be done. Let's repair the ship. 4.2. That's not too bad. He says nonchalantly. 4.2 million. Yes, fine, no problem. Repair that ship. Alrighty. So he's not doing much. What are the ships doing? He's in sail. Bang on. Leaky boat face. 2.3 million. Wow, this is a good ship. I think we made the right purchase there, because that's bringing in some serious cash that you just don't see from the other boat. If we do this comparison, can we compare the two? Revenue and expenses. So Scarlet has made 11 million and he's made 22 million. I think that pretty much explains it, doesn't it? This type of boat, whatever it is, I forget now, is definitely the ship that you want. Is it a tanker? I think it might be a tanker. Okay, which boat are we with here? We're at Bilbao with Leaky Boat Face, and we're heading to Stanley. Anything else for Stanley? Yeah, that's not going to get there in time. That's no good to us. Nope, still can't get there in time. That's a shame. Anything else on the way? No. Oh, what's this? No. That's 3 million. Oh, that's got to be worth a try, isn't it? We've got 4 days leeway there. I think we can afford to nip to Lima at full tilt and earn 3 million. Definitely. Load the contract. Let's go. Cast off. Excellente.
One of your ships is repaired and ready to go.
Fantastic. Scarlet is back up and running. Where is she? Okay, so she is now requiring some fuel. We got 15 million in the bank. We need to make 10 million. Now, if Boatface comes in with that 3 million hit, that's a good chunk of that already got. Excuse me, my mouth is drying out. I have no drink here. I do apologise. Let's go to Havana. Oh, we're not going to get there in 2 days. That's a bit tight. That's achievable. That's a nice little load, actually. And we got another one there. That's perfect. Let's go to Havana. I mean, I wonder if you can sell this ship. I might just sell this ship. Oh no, we need to have more ships than they do, don't we? Right. We need to check that and make sure that we have enough ships. Oh, blimey. That's really quite scary that we might not have more ships than they do. And 25 million. Blast. We could be in trouble. I thought we were doing exceptionally well and now I'm a bit concerned. Let's cast off and at least get the 25 million in. So yeah, he made 3 million on that leaky boat face and he made 2.3 million at Havana. So that's a nice day's work. We're definitely going to hit the 25 million, but we need to have more ships than they do. Oh my goodness me, look at this. They have more tankers than us. We can't afford to buy 2 tankers. There's no chance of that. What we should have done is bought a 3rd ship instead of repair those 2, I think. And that's what we maybe should have done. But we could buy a 2nd container ship for about 20 million. And that should give us enough. Maybe sell our tanker and buy a container ship on the last day or something. We still got 73 days, so I don't know. I don't know if we are in a good place or a bad place, to be perfectly honest with you. Let's press on. That's all we can do. So you've got nothing loaded. Let's get you some fuel. Excellent condition. We need money. Lima. That's not too far. Anything else for Lima? Yes, we've got a couple going to Lima. And that's it really. Nothing too exciting going on there. I'm tempted to sell that ship and buy another tanker, actually. I think after we've dropped off at Lima, we might see if we can sell that ship. Or figure out where we need to go to sell that ship. What's happened here? Or why are we... Is it because of the fuel? Oh no, we've shot ourselves in the foot here. And we're going to lose 147,000 for each day we're late. We're going to be 5 days late. Oh, that's a nightmare. Is there anything... We did make 3 million just now, I suppose. We kind of... Oh, blast. There's nothing in between. And there's nothing else going to Port Stanley. So we're just going to have to cast off. And we can't at that speed. We have to go even slower. Ah, blast. That could be our first epic fail of the game. Let's see how much that cost us overall. Scarlet arrived in Lima. Right, let's see what we need to do to sell this ship. Can we sell it here? We can. What's it worth? 12 million. I think that's worth doing. Because the tanker's making twice as much as this ship. We shouldn't have repaired it though. Anyway. I tell you what. Let's have a little sensible think about this. Let's go to a port where we can buy a ship and sell there. That way we can buy a ship immediately and not lose out on any revenue. So, oh, whoops, didn't mean to do that. We can go to Georgia ports or Metro Vancouver. So any contracts we have going to either of those 2 places we'll take. Splendid. There are none. Let's go to Manzanillo. Let's head in that general direction. Bilbao. Is that going to take us too far out of our route? Is that going to add 2 days? I think we might get away with it. Okay. We're going to try it anyway. Fuel up, load the contracts, and cast off. Both our ships are in sail. Let's get a move on. This is a long video. I'm definitely splitting it. This will be part 2 now, I expect. Scarlet arrived in Bilbao. and she is heading on to Manzanillo. So anything for Manzanillo we'll take. Yes, yes. Load those contracts. We have time. Let's get some fuel whilst we're here. Actually, let's not, because we're going to sell the ship. Okay, that's going to be tight, but we should be fine. Yeah, we should be fine. Okay, both ships are in sail. Okay, so that cost us $1 million, and we still made 4.5 million, with total net earnings of 3.3. So that disaster turned out to be not that bad at all. We got 24 in the bank. We've nearly got the 25 million we need, and we do need an extra ship. Now, do we go tankers or do we go with the other one? I feel like this is the decision that's going to decide whether we win or lose this. He can go all the way to Nook for 3.3 million. Or a really short journey to San Antonio with a lot less stress. Look at that, we've got loads of time to go to San Antonio, and I think we're going to make 3.6 million, so that's clearly the way to go, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's load those contracts and cast off. Content in the knowledge that he's going to cruise there without any issue whatsoever. Speed up time. Scarlett has arrived in Manzanillo, and we want him to go to Metro Vancouver, so let's go and get some Metro Vancouver contracts, please. There's 1, 2, 3. That's all we're interested in, because we're going to sell the ship as soon as we get there. I'm not going to fuel up. We have enough to get there, or do we? We do at that speed. So let's go. Alrighty. Leaky boat face, 3.65 million. We've got 30 million in the bank now. Whew. I know we're getting to crunch time, and the decisions we make will make or break this level. I hope I'm going to win it for you guys, so you can see what happens in the next episode. I'm trying, genuinely trying. Okay, what have we got? Lima, that's a nice short journey, and there's a few of them. Perfect. So that nets us 3.2, and they're easy. Or if we go back to Stanley, that'll net us 3.5, and they're equally as easy. It's got to be Stanley then, isn't it? See, now it would have been impossible to make that decision previously without the pause button being there. You just wouldn't be able to manage to do that. Scarlett has arrived in Metro Vancouver. Okay. Small profit there. I'm not really interested in that. Now. Oh look, she's in the red. She'll be bankrupt in 15 days. Well, that could be handy. Let's have a look at the situation. See, I'd have to buy 4 tankers to have more tankers than them. We're going to have to buy a container ship. We're going to have to buy a container ship and keep the tanker we have. Maybe we'll sell the tanker that we have on the last day, just so we've got the 25 million in the account in case we need to. That's what we're going to have to do. So we're going to have to buy a second container ship. There's no other way we can do this. And then we have to keep an eye on them and make sure that they don't buy a second one, because then we'll have to buy a third one. 40 days remaining. We are definitely getting to crunch time. So, let's go to the wharf. Container ship, please be cheap. 25 million, 15. See, now I thought they were in order of price, but it turns out they're not. So this one's 16 million. It's not in the best condition. It's called Donkey 1. We'll buy it. Name of the ship. Let's call him Wonky. Yay! So we've got to make effectively 16 million now in 40 days and hope that none of the other competitors buy a container ship. Oh crap, did I buy the right ship? Yes I did. Little mini panic there. So we have an extra ship, that should bring in some extra revenue. Now what ships do we have here? Let's find out. He can get to Houston, no, let's go to Manzanillo. That's a nice easy 3 million, 0.2, nice easy contract. We're going to go as fast as we can because we need as much money coming in as we can get. This guy's also in Metro Vancouver, Houston, Honolulu. Crikey, Houston seems like the only place. If we chuck those on as well, that's 1.9 million. That's not great, but it's not awful either. We do need some fuel, I spotted, and we're going to go full tilt because, like I say, we need as much money as possible. So let's go. Everyone's sailing. See how much money we bring in 40 days. There's 3.5. That's a nice bit of cash coming in. Leaky boat face is, where are you? Stanley, of course you are. You're down here. Had some good contracts out of Stanley. Oh, look at that. 6 million. I'm not going to take the gamble. Oh my gosh, there's 2 of them for 12 million. But we lose $500,000 a day on both of them, and we would be so many days late. We'd be 10 days late. I don't think that's going to work out in our favour, is it? We'd lose 5 million. I'm not going to take the risk. So close to completing this. Quebec. Oh, that's such a crappy amount of money, that is. Why isn't that red? We're not going to get there in time. It should be red. Buenos Aires. Oh, that's a nice easy one. Buenos Aires and Santos. I'm going to take the hit on that one because I think that's going to still return us a profit. Why are they all red? Have I neglected to see something? There's no indication that that should be red. Now, they're not red. There are some bugs in this game. Goodness me. And that's the one we're going to take a hit on. Okay, I got it. Let's go. Who's next? Everyone's sailing. Speed time up. Tugboat strike. Okay, we haven't actually had that mini game yet, so I apologise for not being able to show you that. Leaky boat face. Always doing good. What have we got here contract wise? We're going to Santos, so what else can we chuck in on Santos? They look fantastic. It's so much easier now. It really is. Wonky with his first payload, 3.2 million. That's not bad. That's pretty good for one of those ships. What can we do now? Oh, goodness me. There's not a lot that we can get to in time. Houston, we're going to take a massive loss on that. That's only 10,000 per day. So it's worth taking that hit, isn't it? Is it? Let's get some fuel first. Bilbao. We can get there on time and not lose any money. So that's worth 1.4. I think that might be worth more. But we've got 2 that we can take, and Bilbao is there. Is there anything sort of... Havana's not far from there. No, we're not going to do Havana. No. Right, we'll just stick with those 2. We go to Balboa. Balboa, is that how you say it? Please let me know. If you know how to say that properly, please teach me. Okay, cast off. What else have we got? Everyone's in sail. Everyone's sailing, even. Oh, 22.6 million. How long do we have left? 32 days. We're looking okay. We are looking okay. So here's in Manzanillo. Let's go to the port. This has been a long video. I apologise. That is kind of the nature of this game. It is a long game. Manzanillo, made longer obviously by my constant chitter chatter. Houston, we won't get there in time. Let's get some fuel before I forget to do that. Oh, we're going to Houston anyway. But that would be 5 days late. That would be too expensive. So anything else heading to Houston? No. Houston's all the way around there. So anything heading to Balboa? No. Wow, there's not a great deal on at the moment. Havana, but we'd be there late. No. There's nothing for us on this one. So we'll just go to Houston. Head on to Houston. Well, that's the least profitable couple of days we've had, I think. Leaky boat face, where are you? Oh, flipping Nora. Santos. So we're over 25 million. That is fantastic. Halifax, 2.8 million, and we've got time to get there. So that's going to earn us 2.8, whereas this would earn us 5.9. Looks like we're going back to Stanley, chaps. And I really don't mind that. It's such a nice little route. Yeah. That's 6 million in the kitty for an easy route with no stress. So far, because we haven't got to the pirates and things. There's all sorts of stuff that we haven't got to yet. This is just the introduction. Wonky, 2.2 million. 2 million. Well done, Wonky. Wonky's the best boat we've got at the moment. Wonky. We're over 25 million, by the way, guys. I'm just going to check and make sure that we've got the most amount of boats, because that is key to actually successfully completing this mission. What have we got here by way of bonuses? Couple in Havana, so that's going to earn me 1.9. Buenos Aires. And we could stop off at Havana on the way. We've got time. Let's do that. That's 3.5 million. We do need some fuel, however. There we go. Excelente. Let's just check on these guys. We're still winning in container ships. Hey, we've got a tick. Now, I don't know if that tick can be unticked. If either of these buy an extra container ship, will that tick disappear? I don't know. And I'm half tempted to buy 2 bulk ships, but we don't have enough cash, so we won't be doing that. Let's speed time up. We're nearly there now, guys. I promise you we're nearly there. 5.9 million for Leaky Boat Face. What a boat. And what have we got here? Let's get some fuel. We've got nothing going anywhere. That's not even attainable. No. San Antonio. Oh, not that one. San Antonio. Is there anything sort of in the same general region? No. Let's just go to San Antonio. It's 5 million. Easy money. Stress free. Let's keep an eye on this, obviously. Wonky rolls in with a 1.6 million. 1.4 net. Let's get some fuel. Fuel up. 46%. That's getting a bit low. I think we'll be okay till the end. Metro Vancouver, 1.8 million. What can we take en route? We can go to Anchorage. Follow on to Anchorage. Yeah, that looks like a nice route to me. 14 days or thereabouts. It's telling me we can't do it at that speed. Oh dear, I've done it again, haven't I? Wow, I really did a good one this time. We're actually supposed to be going to Buenos Aires, and that was just a quick stop off. That was daft. That was very daft. Buenos Aires. Why can't I look at the contract and see how much each of them are worth? Does it tell me anywhere? Ah, nuts. Which one's worse, do you think? They're all 124,000 per day. So getting both of those there late has got to be worse than getting that one there late. Oh, man. Have I just cocked it up? That could cost us millions getting it that late. How much would it cost to drop it? It'll cost us 1 million to drop it. Let's just drop it. That's the sensible thing to do there. That was really stupid. Alright, can I pick up an extra? No. Oh dear. Nearly threw it away right at the end there. I'm getting a bit tired, guys. I do apologise. Lagging a bit now. Scarlett is in Houston. There's Houston. There. I'm going to check to see if we're en route somewhere else. No, we're not. Okay, good. Fuel up. Where can we go? LA for 2.2. Sorry, New York. LA for... Oh, but there are some extra... Can we do all 3 New Yorks? No. So that would bring in 3.2. The LA routes would bring in... Let's head down to Buenos Aires. Is Bilbao en route to Buenos Aires? No, not exactly. No. Anyone else for Buenos Aires? Let's just go to Buenos Aires. Let's not make it any more complicated. My brain's a little bit fried. Oh, look. Oh, why aren't I... I'm getting tired. I'm not paying attention to these important details. So we're going to be late. No, we can't go any faster than that. Sorry. Fatigue is kicking in. I could really do with a drink. Leaky boat face, 5.2 million. Good chap. Let's get back onto the good money. Not going to happen. Anchorage for 4.4 million. I'm going to Anchorage, guys. And I'm excited to do so. What else can we take with us? LA's kind of on the way. Those two then. Actually... Oh no, Stanley's going in the opposite direction. Where's Lima? Oh, Lima's on the way. Isn't it? Yes, it is. Right. Confirm A. Off you trot. Leaky boat face. Nice easy routes, that one. And we'll refuel here because it's cheap. And we're going LA then Anchorage. So that's the only two we're interested in. LA or Anchorage. No, I'm not going to risk going anywhere else. LA please. And off you go. Oh man. Okay, good stuff.
The chapter ends in 10 days.
Oh, here we go,
the chapter
guys.
ends in 3 days.
Well, that jumped from 10 to 3 rather quickly. We're still doing okay for the container ships. I don't think I can buy another one. Unless it's under 20 million. Hi guys. Sorry, I had a minor distraction there. Let's crack on. It looks as though with 3 days to go, we've got enough container ships to win. We have enough money to win. The only ship we need to do anything with is Wonky, and Wonky's at Metro Vancouver. So let's just send him on any contract pretty much. Let's grab some fuel. New York for 1 million. Is there any more at New York? Doesn't look like it. We'll do those as well. Plenty of time. Full speed. Oh dear. We're going to Anchorage. I nearly did it again. Goodness me. Distractions and you know, that thing that makes you dehydrated and not be able to think clearly. Whatever. Genuinely can't think of the word now. I think I'm done. This is the longest video I've ever done, and I am absolutely burnt out. Alrighty, cast off to Anchorage. Let's get this game finished. 3 days to go. Oh, goodness me. Leaky boat face rolls in with the 2.3 million. And I think he's still going on to another port, isn't he? Where is he heading? Fuel. He's not going to reach there, but he's going to Anchorage as well. That's pretty cool. We start and we finish in Anchorage. That's fine. Crack on.
We've got the bale together. Wow! You've got it together. Yes, exactly. Excuse me? I sound like my brother? I really can't believe that, boss. Okay then. I'll transfer the bail over to the prosecutor's office immediately, and then Hiram will be free in a jiffy. Oh, I'm so happy. Thank you. Thank you.
You're going to regret that.
You've won the bronze medal.
There we go, guys. That's the first time I've completed that mission, so I've got a little bit of good feeling about myself. But as I say, I've been doing this video for a really long time. If anyone out there has actually managed to watch this entire video, please leave a comment and say, I managed to listen to you for 1 hour and 21 minutes. Or I think it's a bit longer than that, isn't it? So, well done to you. Go get yourself a cup of tea. Absolutely fantastic. I'm exhausted. I'm going to go for a drink. I hope you join me for the next episode of TransOcean 2. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.